I almost forgot to post today. Yeah, I think we're on day 32 or 31. I'm not 100% sure. But we are so here. And when I forgot, when I remembered about yesterday's video, the last thing before I clicked the red button in the middle of the screen was to talk about the art of yapping. There is seriously an art around it. I read a book about it one time. It's called Story Worthy. I don't even think I finished it. Books are the only book you need. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, the number one gross anything that is the most popular way to grow on social media nowadays is to have a story. Now, the majority of people fake it till they make it. You know, they're not being 100% truthful with what it is. And that's what you have to realize. You're not behind. You're not nothing. You're doing your thing. You know what I mean? You're doing your thing. That's what you got to do. But the number one thing that they could do is they could tell a damn good story. Those are the videos that you watch. There's a something, there's a hook, there's a cause, there's an effect, and there's a little bit of a main ground, and then there's a result. That's kind of how I look at it. I don't know how you would define it. But there is a serious art. So if you want to get good at communicating, I recommend just talking your butt off. Whenever I'm in the car with my girlfriend, I literally will look at anything and just speak because I love to talk. I think it's awesome. The way you get good at it is you basically have to relate something to a story, right? I have these shingle books for the roofing company, and I think about my first estimate when I went to a homeowner and I literally had no idea what I was doing. I just walked around with them. I was there for an hour and 15 minutes. An hour and 15 minutes. And if you've ever done an estimate, it could take a while if you have a yapper on your hands. But an hour and 15 minutes to do a roof estimate was a heck of a job. But that's the story. You know, you have to take a story and stretch it into something more than it has to be. Last thing before I go is to get good at anything, you gotta practice it. Regardless of what you read, anything, you take notes on it. The more you learn, the less you know. Now, what does that mean? What does that actually mean? The more you learn about a topic, let's say it's AI, you learn that there is still, so you learn from the surface level, there's ChatGPT, right? Surface level. And then you learn about Claude. Then you learn about Anthropic. Then you learn about what Claude can do for your phone. Then you learn about what Claude can do for your text messages, what Claude can do for your home, what Claude can do for your insurance. And you can never get in the same thing, and you're always in a constant loop of just learning. And you're just going in a figure eight. I'm drawing a figure eight every single day. So, how do you do that? Well, you use Claude. That's how you do it. You get to learn and you get to know exactly what it is. So why would it be any different with anything else you're doing? If you want to get good at communications, go talk to somebody. Go put the camera up and go post it or something. If you want to get good at reading books, you read books. You don't ask AI, how do I get reading books? No, you read a book. You read a few pages. How do I get better at writing? You write. How do I get better at my thoughts? You think. Anyways, you could do anything. It really is that simple. But why is it so complicated? Because there's an over influx. That's a big word, $10 word, of information. So, the art of yapping. See how that whole thing? It's an art. I'm not saying I'm good at it. I'm just saying I can do it. It's all about entertainment, everyone. Peace out. Good night.